How you doing, Stan? You look looking good, dude.
Thank you, my friend.
So what first got you into welding in the first place?
Oh, well, okay, that's a good question. My father was a Boilermaker. All I would see when I come home from school would be him in the backyard welding. My father had that in his blood, and he was very good at it. I knew that it was in my blood. And my father had a welding machine at the house, and I would do the same thing. I would tack a couple of I would sit at home and practice burning rod after hours when I got home from work.
So have you always lived here in Florida? Or?
No, not at all. I was born and raised in New Jersey. I'll start off by saying I've been in Florida now probably, I think, 2015. Probably the environment that I was in. I mean, granted, I grew up 15 minutes from Camden, New Jersey. Environments in the country, I kind of started going down the wrong path. You know, my friends and family members were kind of, drifting away from me. It was pulling me away from the work. The way I am and the way that my brain works. And at that point up in New Jersey, I was just kind of heading down the wrong path. Slowly start choosing the wrong thing. My father helped me, and I jumped on the plane and I came down to Florida.
I was dead twice, basically. I woke up twice with a breathing tube in my mouth. If I didn't take that flight down here, then there's no doubt in my mind I'd probably be dead.
Thank God you're sober now and things have gotten better for you now.
Yeah, because I would never have Instagram. I would never be welding where I'm welding now.
I came down here with no job, just a little bit of clothes and some experience, welding experience. The means to be able to drive to a welding job and have a full-time welding job. First and foremost, I had to have a job. I actually walked door to door and asking for a job anywhere on the street. I went to a barber shop and the guy offered me a job cleaning his windows and holding a sign on the street.
Now that you've actually acted together, what made you reignite everything?
And I saw that D'Angelo was hiring, came here and took a weld test. So basically every job I would go to, I would knock it out of the park. One of the best marine exhaust companies in the world. Some of the coolest things we do here are we make Coast Guard exhaust. So this is D'Angelo Marine Exhaust, so we make exhaust for, $100 million yachts and celebrity yachts and stuff like that. And Coast Guard. And it was cool because all the guys would see it and see my talent and they would praise me. And they kept telling me, you need to post on Instagram. I'm not really into that. And a couple weeks would go by and they would keep telling me, I'm telling you, man, your welds are unbelievable. You're like one of the best. Post them on Instagram, and again and again. And finally I was like, all right, you know what, I'll post them. Posted a couple welds, saw a lot of younger guys reaching out to me and complimenting me on the welds, and that just kind of like slowly ignited, that drive where I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is, that, again,
But what's one of the craziest things that you've actually dealt with here in D'Angelo's?
I was getting ready to look for another career. Outside of welding, and at my age, it's all about purpose. But what is your purpose? And the purpose is to give back. All right, that's what ignites me. So again, went from nothing, went from having it all to losing it all to having it all again. My dreams are so big, they keep me up at night. I mean, people say the sky's the limit, right? If you can dream it, God gave you those dreams for a reason.